Good morning, family. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Today is April 10th, and we are on day 21 of our live 28-day gratitude practice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time to the channel, um, thank you for joining me. It's never too early, never too late to hit the thumbs up button. Become a subscriber. Please be sure to share this practice with family, friends, share it on your social media, share it through email, share it through text message. There's so many different ways to share information these days. And I think the best thing that we can do is share love, share light, share positivity. So that is the entire intention of me doing this 28-day gratitude practice. I think it's important for us to have positive touchstones during this time. And as they say, energy grows where attention flows. So we want to grow, I think, positive, productive things. So here we are for day 21 of our live 28-day gratitude practice. Um, Subscribe, like, share. I did that part of it. So if this is your first time seeing any of these practices, you may be wondering, what on earth is she doing? So I'll read. So every day I read a chapter or a practice from Rhonda Byrne, The Magic, and I read it aloud for you. So you don't necessarily need a copy of the book. I designed it that way on purpose because I wanted people to just be able to jump in and do it without worrying about, needing any particular materials or anything like that. So if you've never done this practice before, I recommend that you go all the way back to the beginning and start from there, because it's important to follow the steps so that you can get the most out of this practice. If you are interested in owning a copy of this book, of course, you can buy it pretty much anywhere that sells books. I also have a digital copy of this book that I'm happy to share with folks. So all you need to do if you want to get a digital copy of this book is shoot me a message with your email address, and I'm happy to send it over to you as soon as I can. Real quick, I'm gonna go and close these drapes a little bit more because it's giving me a little more light than I need. I'm still here. All right, that's better. That's a little better. Um, so yeah, digital copies of the book, just let me know and I will email it to you as quickly as I can. So one of the other things that we do every day, one of the things you're gonna need for this practice is a notebook or a journal of some kind. Um, ouch. uh, and so reason being, you're gonna need a place to record all of your gratitude. One of the practices that we do every single day is write out a list of 10 gratitudes, 10 things that we're grateful for and why we're grateful for them. So I'm going to read, like I do every day, I'm going to read a few of my gratitudes for you all. I do my gratitudes before I come on and do this broadcast. So, or before I do this live feed. So I'm going to share a few of those with you all, and then we'll go ahead and jump into the practice for today. My theme today was things that make me happy. So all of my gratitudes are about things that make me happy. I'm thankful for my green thumb because caring for plants and having them in my home makes me happy. I like plants. Uh, I'm grateful for pictures and videos because I appreciate being able to physically review memories. Um, and they tend to make me smile. I often think about like the best. I was born in the early 80s. So there are not a lot of, I've never seen a video of myself as a child. I've seen pictures, of course, of myself as a child, but I've never seen any videos of myself as a child. And so I love this idea that when my daughter gets to be my age, she'll have tons of videos of herself and pictures of herself. Because I think we're all curious about, who was I as a kid? What was my personality like? And I think it's great to be able to retain memories in such a powerful way. Um, as we're able to with the tool of pictures and videos and all of those things just being right at our fingertips and being so common. Like, who doesn't have, at least a cell phone that's able to take pictures and videos? So I think that's a powerful tool, and I appreciate it. I value it a lot. Um, I'm thankful for social media because it allows me to stay connected to friends and family in an interesting way. Um, I won't go too far into that, but yeah, I like to share like usually three of my gratitudes that I write out for the day. So here's three of them. Let's go ahead and jump into today's practice, number 21, which is magnificent outcomes. You say grace before meals. All right. But I say grace before the concert and the opera, and grace before the play and pantomime, and grace before I open a book, and grace before sketching, painting, swimming, fencing, boxing, walking, playing, dancing, and grace before I dip the pen in the ink. G.K. Chesterton, 1874 to 1936, writer. We all want good outcomes to everything we do. In giving thanks before he performed an action, the writer Gilbert Keith Chesterton used the magic of gratitude to guarantee the outcome he wanted. You will have had times when you thought to yourself, I hope this goes well, or I hope this turns out okay, or I'm going to need a lot of luck. All these thoughts are hoping for a good outcome to a situation. But life doesn't happen by chance or because of the stroke of luck. The laws of the universe operate mathematically to the finest possible degree. That is something you can count on. A pilot doesn't hope that the laws of physics will keep working during his flight because he knows the laws of physics will never fail. You don't go into your day and hope that the law of gravity will keep you on the ground so you don't float off into space. You know there's no chance at play, and gravity's law will never fail. If you want magnificent outcomes to everything you do, then you have to use the law that governs outcomes, the law of attraction. That means you have to use your thoughts and feelings to attract magnificent outcomes to you. And being grateful for magnificent outcomes is one of the simplest ways to do it. The magnificent outcomes practice is being grateful before you do something you want to go well. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome to the work meeting, job interview, or exam, the magnificent outcome to the sports game, phone call, catch up with a friend, or seeing your mother in law. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome to your exercise routine, your pet's vet appointment, or your medical or dental checkup. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome when an electrician, plumber, or any tradesperson is addressing a problem in your home. The magnificent outcome to a family outing, conversation with your child about their behavior, or heart to heart with your partner. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome to a purchase that you will be making, such as a birthday gift, engagement ring, or wedding dress, or the magnificent outcome to choosing a new cell phone, new carpet, drapes, or renovation company. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome for a reservation at a restaurant or great seats for a concert, the magnificent outcome to your daily mail, your daily emails, or your tax refund for the year. If it helped you to believe in the magical power of gratitude to create magnificent outcomes, You can wave your finger through the air and imagine you're sprinkling magic dust over the event you want to turn out magnificently. Another time to use gratitude for magnificent outcomes is when something unexpected happens during your day. When something unexpected happens, very often we can jump to conclusions and immediately think there's something wrong. For example, you arrive at work and are told that the boss wants to see you right away. The problem with jumping to conclusions and thinking there's something wrong is that the law of attraction says that what you think and feel, you will attract to you. So instead of jumping to conclusions and thinking you might be in trouble, take the opportunity to make the magic happen by being grateful for a magnificent outcome. If you miss your bus or train on your way to work, or miss a flight or an unexpected delay, instead of thinking this is bad, be grateful for the magnificent outcome so that you put magic into motion to receive a magnificent outcome. If you're a parent and you're asked to attend an unexpected meeting at school about your child, instead of thinking there's a problem, be grateful for the magnificent outcome. If you receive an unexpected phone call, email, or letter, and the thought flashes into your mind, I wonder what's wrong, immediately be grateful for the magnificent outcome before you pick up the call, or open the email or letter. Most of the time, you will see and experience the magnificent outcome you asked for, and occasionally, you won't even know how you benefited from an unexpected event. But when you ask for a magnificent outcome, and feel sincerely grateful for it, you are using the mathematical law of attraction, and you must receive a magnificent outcome back somewhere at some time, guaranteed. Whenever you find yourself thinking there's a chance at play with something in your life, or thinking you have no control over something, or when you find yourself hoping something will turn out well, remember that there's no chance for the law of attraction. You will get what you're thinking and feeling. Gratitude helps protect you from attracting what you don't want, bad outcomes, and it ensures you get what you want, magnificent outcomes. When you are grateful for magnificent outcomes, you are using universal law and changing hopes and chance into faith and certainty. When gratitude becomes your way of life, you automatically go into everything you do with gratitude, knowing that the magic of gratitude will produce a magnificent outcome. The more you practice magnificent outcomes and make it a daily habit, the more magnificent outcomes you will attract into your life. Less and less you will find yourself in situations that you don't want to be in. You won't find yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time. And no matter what happens in your day, you will know with absolute certainty that the outcome will be magnificent. At the beginning of today, choose three separate situations where you would like magnificent outcomes. You can choose three things that are important to you in your life currently, such as a job interview coming up, an application for a loan, an exam, or a doctor's appointment. You can also start by selecting three things that you are normally humdrum, excuse me. You can also start by selecting three things that are normally humdrum activities for you, because when the magic happens to those humdrum activities, you will be really convinced that you attracted the magnificent outcome. For example, you could choose your drive to work, doing the ironing, going to the bank or post office, picking up the kids, paying the bills, or collecting the mail. Make a written list of the three situations you've chosen for magnificent outcomes. Use gratitude's magical power as you write each one. Let me say that again. Use gratitude's magical power, and as you write each one, imagine that you're writing about each one after it has happened. Thank you for the magnificent outcome to blank. For the second step of this magical practice, you are going to choose three unexpected things that arise today and use the magical power of gratitude for their magnificent outcomes as well. You could do this practice before you take three phone calls, or before you open three emails, or three letters in the mail, before you do an unexpected errand, or anything else unexpected that comes up in the day. This part of the practice is not so much about what unexpected events you choose, as it is about you practicing gratitude for the magnificent outcomes on the little unexpected things. Each time an unexpected event arises, Close your eyes briefly if you can and mentally say and feel the magic words, thank you. Thank you for the magnificent outcome to blank. You can't do this magical practice too much because the more you practice it, the more magnificent outcomes you will have in your life as a matter of course. As a matter of course. That sounds weird. But anyway, but practicing it today will get you into the idea of it. And in the future, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you're hoping for a good outcome or thinking you need luck, you will immediately turn to the magical power of gratitude and make magnificent outcomes a certainty in your life. Um, this right here is one of my favorite practices, y'all. I always use this when things come up that worry me or things that give me, I have to go and do something that's giving me some sort of anxiety or creating some sort of maybe fear in me. I always use this practice and without fail, it always works. And I just say to myself, I'm grateful for the magnificent outcome of this meeting, or I'm grateful for the magnificent outcome of me, you know, maybe somebody I have to confront about something and I'm not sure how, they gonna take it, or, if it's gonna cause more pain or turmoil. So this is probably the one this is definitely my favorite exercise from this book. And it's in my tool belt. It's in my toolbox, and I use it often. So let's go ahead and review today's magical practice, number 21, magnificent outcomes. Number one, count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number two, at the beginning of the day, choose three things or situations that are important to you where you want magnificent outcomes. Number three, list your three things and write each one as though you are writing after it has happened. Thank you for the magnificent outcome to note. Number four, as you go through your day, choose three unexpected events that come up in your day where you can be grateful for a magnificent outcome. Each time, close your eyes and mentally say and feel, thank you for the magnificent outcome to blank. And number five, finally, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. So that's a real easy practice, y'all. Have fun with it. Let me know if it works for you. Let me know how you like the practice, family. I love comments in the comments section. I love thumbs up. Um, and like I said, be sure that you're sharing these practices. Make sure that you're sharing this 28-day practice with family and friends. Share it on your social media. Share it through other platforms. And thank you for joining me today. I hope everyone has a magical, magnificent, fantastic, wonderful, amazing day. And I will see you all tomorrow for day 22 of our live 28-day gratitude practice. But before I let y'all go, let me not forget um, um, the one shared goal or magical outcome or magic wish that I'm hoping everyone will share with me. We get unlimited wishes. We get an unlimited amount of magic from this practice. I'm simply asking everybody to join in with me on one goal, and that goal is, I don't have my list right by me, but um, something to the effect of thank you, thank you, thank you for the swift and peaceful elevation of public health and return to daily activity. There's no return in that sentence, but it's something to that effect. And yeah, that's it. I'll see y'all tomorrow, family, for day 22. Be well. See you soon.